He's a tactical genius, he's the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. Eyeball top number here to you and me. With his cunning moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, like from the chill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works for the skill. In the ball, like from the chill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the quarterback to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune of luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. To the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune of luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper.
ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
You're always there, virtual cue in your hand. Amazing shots you land, from your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streets and games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG, tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic. No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
Right, good evening, folks. Welcome back to VP4TV. Yes, it's late at night for me, but I don't have any work tomorrow, so I am trying desperately to stay awake. We have a one-loss side match in this year's 2025 Virtual 8-Ball World Championships. We've got Stub, Real Poland Power, up against Acero with 4 minutes to go. Neither of the two of them are here yet. Yeah, the Acero. Now, I have to say that Acero agreeing to play the match at 10 o'clock our time, GMT, would mean it'd be about 6 a.m. in the morning his time, so it'd be breakfast time his time, which might suit him better. It might not be quite as a handicap as it probably has been in the past for him. And no sign of Stub either. Welcome to Brain Flirt. I'm just going to tab out to check and see whether Steve's there. He looks as if he's suddenly become awake in the lobby. Good evening to Steve.
Yep, I'd be here.
Welcome to Slim. First thing to say is this bank pool tournament, we are still too short. Been struggling the last couple of days to try and get people to sign up, but we are, unless something's changed drastically, there is just an hour for another 2 people to sign up or it won't go ahead. One other thing also to cover is that this match appeared on the schedule today at some point. That's the wrong thing. Hang on. And we have another match on the schedule as well, which for the life of me, I cannot remember what one it is, but I'm just going to try and double check it.
Well, Slim told us pillow.
Yeah, they were on the schedule a couple of days ago, I think. The other one is Albinario and Larry, which is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I think that'll be around, round 3 or round 4 match, I think it is. And I should be around for that one because I have a short shift on Friday, so if it goes a couple of hours, it won't cause any great upset. But this is the one that we're waiting on tonight. And having another quick look, still no sign of Stub, and Acero still to arrive. It could go either way, provided it goes ahead. It could go either way. I wouldn't say necessarily one's favoured over the other. You would think the more sensible player would be Acero, and if common sense comes into it, then he should win from that point of view. But there's so many factors get added up in this thing that can go against you and go in your favour. It's a bit of a lottery. Race to 9 isn't a long race. It can be over quite quick. So we just wait with bated breath to see who's going to show, if either of them are.
Yeah, Stub tried to play smarter last time. I mean, and he played pretty good, but Acero has better pattern play, plays a lot of straight pull, but I've never seen Acero play 8-ball, so I don't know if he understands 8-ball, but his pattern play is good. I mean, it should be a pretty close match.
Well, one of Stub's
Stub is there, yeah. Bomb
supporters has arrived, and Acero has arrived, so we've got a match on, and the tournament room should be up. We'll get in. I think the cloth's at the right colour. I think Oh, I'm in the wrong room. What the hell happened there? Why did I end up getting into that one? Right. Probably. Oh no, acero's in. You'll never get Cobra in a doubles team, Slim. You're banging your head against a brick wall for that to happen. And I should also mention that apart from the fact we never played the 8-ball Scottish doubles on Saturday, from a fortnight ago, me and Larry are champions of that. So I'm a double champion at the moment.
Sounds like you're the right partner to have.
And I'm the only. I only play once a week.
Acero practicing his break, which is always a good idea.
Now this Friday night 9-ball, Steve. I was thinking maybe it'd be better to cut it down to 7, and then a final race to 9 rather than a race to 9, because I think it went over. It still went over 3 hours odd. At least we had about 12 people in it though, which is a vast improvement of what it was for the last few months. But maybe a race to 9's a bit long for each round. It might be better to revert back to race to 7 and a final to 9. I don't know what other people think. Them that's in it are probably better giving an opinion than I am. Right, so we're going to get the delaying tactics from Stubb.
No, he's arrived. He's in the lobby. Stubbs in the lobby.
He's going to milk it for everything he can.
I don't
before
know.
He gets in.
Normal Stubb. One of these days, he's going to wait till the last second, have trouble entering the room and forfeit, and then go crazy.
And you're going to be to blame because you set the clock too quick. Now I want you to see if you can answer a question, Steve. I was looking at the process thing. You know, when you press Control Alt Delete and you can bring up the, what do you call it? What's the name of the thing? I've totally forgotten what it is. The task manager, that's the word I was looking for. How is it when I looked at Virtual Pool 4, there were about 4 or 5 different processes running at the same time in Virtual Pool 4? Can you explain that to me?
Well, it runs more than one process. I mean, the mouse itself is on a separate process.
Right.
And,
really what I'm getting at, is that the most efficient way to do it? Not that I understand what I'm talking about. I'm just asking why four different processes were running for Virtual Pool 4 at the same time.
Well, I mean, running multiple processes tends to be more about determinism, although it can be an architecture thing.
What I'm getting at is that Virtual Pool running at its most efficient if it's demanding more in the processing? Looking at your task manager, I mean, I know it's not as demanding a game as what the modern games are nowadays, but I just was curious to know. I thought I'll check and see how many processes is it, and suddenly there was there was 3 and 4, and I couldn't understand what they were. I didn't realise you said the mouse was running on its own.
Well, it's not a process. These are threads it's showing.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever the technical description is. Right, well, that's 5 minutes gone.
Yeah, one of them's probably from the way it's launched, too. Yeah, well, guess what? If he loses by forfeit because he don't get in here, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that because he's sitting there in the lobby.
Yeah, he just wants to mess about. And he's listening in the chat as well. Can guarantee that. And you know, he's not favourite to win the lag because he's not getting any practice in at all. He's just turning up.
Well, he ain't the favorite to win this match. I mean, if Acero knows how to play 8-ball, Acero's going to be the favorite. If he doesn't, then it's probably pretty even. Because Acero does know how to run racks.
Right, he's finally arrived. So we have Acero on the right-hand side. Stub on the left. VP4 error on my other PC after update. Well, it must have just fired that PC up the first time in weeks if he said he's in an update to VP4. It must have been lying, gathering dust in the corner before he decided to do an
there's
update.
Two of the worst lags you'll ever see there.
Yeah.
Neither one even got
Terrible.
to the head string.
Now he's got an excuse that he's on another PC and it's not adjusted right. He says that's his excuse out. So he's got that to fall back on if things go pear shaped for him. But anyway, the brake was dry. There's a surprise.
Well, this is an excellent table. I mean,
I like stripes.
solids. I like solids.
Well, I'm looking at the solids. The only thing that would worry me is, well, no, the 3 does go past the 7, so you can get to that. So I thought that was sort of blocked off a wee bit there, but
I mean, they're both fine. Neither one, they're both good, but I would take the solids from where he's at.
well, what we're really saying is anybody who can move the cue ball to any half decent standard should be out on this table. I think that's a fairly obvious thing to state at the level that these two players are at.
I'm not sure why he's taking this much time. He's
doing far too much faffing about here.
You should just shoot the 4 ball and roll forward and shoot the 3 in the side.
How to get the chat to one line?
He's been playing this game for how long and he doesn't understand how to adjust the chat? Well, he's going to just go ahead and shoot the 5, I think, instead of the 3. Play it safer.
Yeah, I've instructed the numpty.
Well, you know, if he loses, he's going to blame it on whatever PC he's on. And that's a good shot there. That was well struck.
He's on the 2.
You want to get
extended
rid of
from the side pocket ones, yeah.
The 6 and 1, get him out of there. This is, you just go like 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8.
He's looking at 7 and 3. No. Maybe just getting his bearings and where he does want to go next.
Now he's probably not shooting the 1. He's probably going to shoot the 3. See what angle he's got on that 3. Well, yeah, 3, 2. Yep.
Well, I think you get more angle than you would like in that 2 ball. He might have to take the 1 instead. He's going to have to play a decent little shot here to get out of here, is he? Or is he just going to draw it back? I mean, he might be actually straighter than I thought he was. No, he's going forward. And that'll do. Welcome to Paul.
Hey, Paul. Now, me personally here, I'd always shoot the 1 and then the 7 because, and then you just come out short of the 11 here into the center of the table.
And got to make sure he gets out far enough.
Yeah, you don't want, you know, further's better than shorter. I wouldn't have drawn the 1. I would have rolled forward a little, left more angle on the 7 where you could just roll it. Now he can't just roll it. You know, more angle was easier. And
That's a terrible shot. That's an absolutely terrible shot.
That was caused by how he shot the 1.
Yeah.
He like drew back a little. He wanted to roll forward a little and get more angle. Then you can just roll it with English and come out. Instead, where he was, it was kind of a funny shot, and he didn't play it very well.
I mean, if the main objective there was to make sure you get out into the table. Now, if he'd stunned that harder and maybe checked the cue ball a bit when it got to the rail, he would have come out a lot harder. It would have run further over towards that 11 or 13 ball in the right rail. He still would have been fine in the 8 ball. He could have overhit that by a mile, and he would have been fine.
I think a lot of times players don't recognize that more angle sometimes makes it easier. You know, they think just about making the shot and they go for less angle, but a lot of times more angle is easier.
I don't know what the hell he's ranting about here. He says, Stubbs' old VP4 PC don't work no more. Ultimate aimer. Going to have to buy that model number again. New PCs don't look as good with VP4. No, it's nothing to do with your PCs, to do with your bloody monitor.
Well, he didn't play the shot the right way. He should have rolled forward left angle, and then you just roll it with left English, and the cue ball comes right out. It's real easy. You get too straight in on that, and then all of a sudden you're trying to stun punch it, and, you know, all kinds of bad things can happen.
So, here we go, Acero with a great opportunity. Mind you, it is on his break, this first rack, so you really should put this away. But again, that was just very poor by Stubb not to be able to see that. I mean, he's played the game long enough, often enough, to see where the problem was there in that shot that he played, and that really was terrible. Terrible shot. Deserves all he's going to get in this rack, which is nothing.
Well,
now, that's going a bit straight.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake, but this is where you just shoot it in the corner. Well, he's able to stun it out far enough. He's okay. I probably would have just played position for the corner rather than doing this, because you come up a little shorter and then it really gets tough. But you can see how easily he runs balls because he plays really good patterns. I mean, that's the strength of his game. That's why he's good at straight pull.
Oh, good evening to Tam. You're managing to stay awake. You're doing better than I am. I had a coffee about an hour ago to try and give me that caffeine hit. And I have to say, it's not having a great effect. I was watching the snooker and I've turned that off because I'm going to miss the end of the snooker with Mark Williams and Mark Selby.
Yeah, I was watching snooker earlier. The match Williams played earlier, I was watching part of that.
Well, he was when I switched it off, he had got back to 4-3 behind against Mark Selby, first to 6. So I don't know what's happening in it now, but must be getting close to a result.
Now, Stubb takes a long time looking at the table at the beginning, and that's a good thing to do because, you know, you want to kind of decide how you're going to run the rack out. I don't know how much he plans, but this is a good time to do it.
Right, so he's looking odds on at the stripes here, but the worry I've got is that he's going to have to probably start banging to get that 13 ball out. I mean, the 6 ball.
They both have some issues.
This is where he's going to play for the bump because he's got too much angles. He's going to have to try and get a little bump here, I think. He'd rather bump that 13 more than anything, I would think, and then be on the 14.
Well,
and he's missed it.
Yeah, and he did hit it at the right speed. You wanted to hit that pretty firm because you didn't want to move the 13 a little. You wanted to move it a lot. But seeing how he didn't hit the 13.
The problem now is that he's got nothing that's adjacent to it to get that hit and get a bump. And he's running a cue ball and he's scratched. And that's what happens. You start running the cue ball.
Well, he's taking wild swings at trying to move balls, and you know, you just, that isn't going to work out a lot of times.
So Acero again with a test here to administer the punishment. Acero, though, to his advantage, he's not really got a problem on the table. He's got everything available, and he would fully expect. I think he's going a bit straight again here in this sixth ball, but he had an angle to squeeze it.
This guy's pattern play is good. I mean, I expect he'll run this out. You notice how quickly he's paying too? You know, I'm taking a little look now, but in general, this guy's going to play pretty fast because he recognizes the patterns, you know, very intuitively.
Now,
he's a little funny here because you really wanted to shoot the 2 and then the 4.
That ball that Stubb had over the side pocket or out from the side pocket, that's the one that he banged to try and move the cue ball around to break that problem up.
Watch out.
I was about to say at the time it would have been better leaving a 15 to try and run it a couple of rails to get to it, but we never ever got there. This might be a chance for him though, because this is dodgy.
Yeah, he just made a boo-boo with a cue ball there, but he really wanted to shoot the 2, then the 4, but he was maybe not in a position to slide the ball down. I had thought that when he shot the 1 ball, maybe he should have shot the 2 and then the 4 and then gone up to the 1, because I had thought he was going to shoot it while he was in a position to, and he didn't.
Well, it's amazing how things can go pear-shaped very quickly because, you know,
this is no gimme here.
This is certainly not easy. But he's nailed it. Welcome to Bedhead. Good evening. But you've got about another 40 minutes to go and drag another 2 people into that tournament, Bedhead, or it's dead. Laser Forces had now arrived in the room. So, 2-0 to Acero. Just a short race to 9, so already Stubbs in trouble. Acero gets a ball in the break. Now, what does this look like from that end? Well, I think the obvious problem is the 8 ball and the 4 ball, isn't it? I mean, that's where there's a problem. You've got a 1 ball blocking, partially blocking that pocket, although it won't really matter because you can get behind the 9, you can get rid of that 10 down the rail to open up that pocket in the corner. So I think probably the stripe should be the favourite, bar for the fact that the 8's tied up with the 4.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you've got the 2 there.
He's trying for the little bump and he's committed and gone for it, and the 8's now free.
Yeah, and he's looking pretty good here. I mean, the 9 is probably the biggest problem ball. He needs to get to the 10 so that he can then shoot the 9.
Yeah.
The 9 does go other places, but it's either clear a lot of ball. Watch
hang on a minute.
Where's the cue ball going?
Well, dice to death there.
The 9 goes where the cue ball is, an outside pocket.
Now he's got to maybe check this up a little bit to avoid the 7 ball.
Well,
he wants to come back high into the table.
I'm a little surprised he's not shooting the 11 there, because he shoots the 11, it runs into the 9 and moves the 9, which is he really needed to do. I can't believe he didn't shoot the 11 there and let the cue ball bump the 9.
You see how he was slightly out of line in that previous shot. Now he's slightly out of line in this one. He's going to have to do a little bit with the cue ball. And
Well, I'm not sure what in line is, because unless you can get behind that 9 ball, you don't
Yeah.
have a shot on it.
he's maybe going to try and come across the rail like that.
I guess he's
And get
going to try to
into it.
shoot this in the side. I don't know how much he's played on these tight pockets, but this is a very difficult shot.
Yeah, the other
This is,
problem is if he takes it up top, he's got to run the cue ball as well. This is really tight.
Yeah, I can't believe he played for this shot.
Yeah, he's
but
nailed it.
he knows how to do it, I guess, because that was pretty good.
He's got good bloody eyes. I'll say that for him at this time of night, or that time of the morning, his time. Very, very comfortable out in the end for him.
Banks isn't
3-0.
dead, but it would be good to get 2 more people. I tried to get 10 in. I kept saying, get in 10, get in 10. He told me what a great banker is, and then he didn't get in.
Well, Stubb breaking off in rack number 4 and desperate need of some help. Gets a ball in the break, and Table's not exactly helping his situation. He's going to have to do a bit of banging here. I think that's Stubb's only solution. There we go. That's his solution to all problems. Give it a bang. And, well, it's not really much better for him. Although he's decided he's going stripes. Now, obvious that he can get to the 14 now, and if he leaves a little angle, he can try and chip that. Is that the 12? Yeah, we can try and chip that 12 out. See, he's doing it from there, and well, he got lucky that time. He's actually freed them up. So he's good to go. Now he just has to get out. Easier said than done, because he's got a problem in the ball that he's nearest, because he wants to run round the corner and there's traffic in the way, and now he's got traffic in the way the other way.
Oh boy!
And he almost scratched again.
And I think he's got nothing now. I think he has no shot.
That 12 ball
I guess
will
he can
go.
cut the 12 ball.
It is very tight.
Well, he could cut it in the other's corner too if he wants. Which he may do. Yep, he's going to cut it in the other corner.
This is tough. Watch the cue ball, because this could scratch.
No, as long as you hit it with speed, it should catch a piece of the 6.
No, commentator's eye, Steve. You've just not got the eye for it, I'm afraid.
Well, he already cut it by a mile. If he would have hit it in the pocket, it would have hit the 6 ball.
Commentator's eye. There you go. The little voice in my head said it. So this is now a desperate situation. 3-0 down. Ball in hand for Acero.
And he's got an easy table here. I mean,
now, does he have to play this out the kitchen? Have I just forgotten the rules?
That's only on the break.
Oh, it's a break, right?
So I mean, this is simple. 7, 6, 3. I mean, you don't really want to leave the 4 to last, although where the 5 isn't the end of the world. He's a little straight on the 6, so he's going to go 5 here. He's probably going to shoot 5, then 4. He can still shoot the 6 and slide it over. That's what he's going to do.
I'll tell you something, folks. This won't go to 9-0 because Stubb won't be in the room for it to be 9-0. I'll tell you that right now. It's 3-0 and looking like 4-0, and Stubbs already having nightmares.
And there we go, getting funny. Yeah, he should have played position to the 5 there. He's still okay, but
he's still fine. You just got to get the weight of this right. The cue ball tracking across, that's perfect.
Now, this is a little funny too, because, you know, you don't really want to hit the 8 ball, and you could get a little ticky off the 8 ball and go in the corner. This is a little tight here, trying to get by the 8 ball.
You can just nip into the gap. If he just digs in a wee bit, you can nip into the gap and avoid it.
It's real easy to hook yourself on the 13 if you're playing for the side like this.
Well, I wouldn't have hit it that soft. I would have hit that a lot harder.
50-yard line. I mean, he still should make this, but he's kind of making a mess out of it. Easy rack.
Yeah, tight pockets, remember. So this for 4-0. He's overcut it, has he? Oh, no, in off the jaw. Oh, I can see a Control-Alt-Delete coming here if this keeps up.
Well, I mean, Acero has had some good tables, and you know, if Acero gets good tables, he's going to run out a lot because he's good at that. And Stubb, you know, has had some tables that weren't quite as good, and you know, Stubb does. I'm going to swing it and do crazy stuff, and that's a hard way to win a match like this.
Well, Acero has a ball. He's not got a pretty starter here. He's got a. Well, I don't know even that's anywhere near a combo. That 6-ball sort of sitting funny to play the combo.
I mean, neither one are great. He can shoot the 13 in the corner if he wants. That's a pretty easy shot, actually. I would probably take the stripes at this point.
Oh.
He's going to take the solids, and I don't think the solids are necessarily any better than the stripes.
Now, what's he called there? The 5-ball?
The 5-ball.
Where's he cutting into this far corner?
In the corner.
And he's got rid of a problem ball. Right, well, where could this go wrong?
The 7-ball is where it could go wrong. That's his big problem. I mean, he's got to figure out a way to, you know, see the 13 ball is, well, he's got to lose.
What do you do here? You've got to play the combo. You're right on the combo right now. I mean, you don't have to, because you can play the 2 and be on the 3 or the 4 and clear the path for the 7.
You just got to control the 7. You don't want to hit it too hard and let it go towards the 8. You know, I think he'll hit this fairly soft. Yeah, see that he hit a little too hard, and he's still okay, but that could have easily got batshit crazy.
Right, he's got to get inside this 4-ball if that's what he's going to do here.
Yeah, this. Oh boy.
He's got to get inside the 4-ball. Well, that ain't inside it. I don't like this so much.
Now this is okay, but you know the thing is you're looking at running into the 8-ball here. He could shoot the 7. I'd be tempted to shoot the 7 here.
Oh, he's managed to drag it off.
He's managed to pull it past it. Yeah. All right. Well, he's good then.
Yeah, nightmare scenario for Stubb looming.
Well, you know, it's a little bit of bad luck. You go to the losers bracket and you got to play Acero. I mean, who did Acero lose to in the winners slide?
Oh, I haven't a clue. That was so long ago. I'll never remember that. Somebody will check it.
I'll go back and look.
Right. Well, Stubbs had a good break. A number of balls have gone in, and again he's got a problem. Problem with his 7 and what looks to be the 9-ball.
Acero lost 11-10 to Larry.
Well, there you go.
So Larry's been playing good. You know, he's going to have to play real good next match. And there goes Stubb with the Blastola.
Now, what did he pot there? A stripe. So
he's potted 2 stripes.
Right. So there's where he's going to fail here. That 9-ball. He's going to be doing stuff. I mean, he could run. He could run the 14 into the side and start running off short rails, long rails, and try and come down to break this. Well, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Or he's going to play the 10.
It's another miracle attempt.
No, he's going to play the 10 this time. He's going to try a wee bit more common sense this time, I think. But I don't know whether he's got the angle.
Yeah.
Can he get there?
He can, but anything could happen on this. I don't think...
He could hit the back of this 8-ball if he gets into it too good.
Yeah, he could hit the 8, which would cause him to miss the 9 probably. I mean, and it's very unpredictable what's going to happen here. At this angle, it's not that controllable what you're going to do. He's going to have to hit this with some speed just to get to the 9. And he did catch a piece of the 8.
Exactly what I thought.
Well, Because he could not hit the 8. Well, I mean, he might be able to bank this. I think he does have the bank, but, well, I don't know if it'll go by the
Well-
2. I don't think it will.
Oh, well, that's what I was just about to ask you, Steve. Where the hell is he going to bank this?
Let's see. Does he have the 4 railer? Nope. The 2 ball's in the way for the 4 railer too.
He's calling it into the side.
He's going to play 3 rails into the side, and that's an unbelievably hard shot. If he makes this, it's one of the greatest shots of all time, because this is not easy. You don't want to hit this too hard either. That's reasonable speed. It wasn't a bad attempt, but that was just a bad situation.
Well, again, he's sitting reasonably good on this combo here, but he doesn't have to play it. I mean, he's got the 6th ball, and he can just nip out.
He can shoot the 6. He can shoot the 2. I wouldn't shoot the combo.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. I mean, he's got other alternatives that are easy enough to get that pocket cleared.
I wouldn't have done that.
I don't know. I don't know why he decided to run into them. He had no need to.
He can always play safe if he doesn't like this. That's the thing, is he's got simple safety, sir. Yeah, I mean, Acero's getting out, but he's made some of these outs harder than they needed to be. I keep saying he plays good patterns, and I think he makes pretty good choices, but he, you know, between some choices that I don't agree with and some bad execution, he's made some easy tables, difficult outs, but he's still getting out on them all. So, I mean, he's yet to not get out on the table.
Well, Stubbs got to be wondering, you know, how's he going to get a rack on the board? And the first problem he has is the problems he's had in the table that he's had to deal with. He's not really come out smelling the roses with most of the attempts that he's made.
See, that's a nice little shot. Good line, get straight in on the 8. You know, that's how you do it. You know, it's nice and simple. Well, the problem Stubb has is that he's down 6-0. So even if he starts playing better, it's alternate break. I mean, he's going to have a very difficult time to come back and win an alternate break.
Well, this will be the miracle of the tournament if he gets out of this. Well, Acero almost scratched, but he might be dry as well.
Yeah, he is. And
this is...
You'd like to take stripes here. I think he can. He can shoot the 9, that's for sure. He can shoot the 9, and he might be able to shoot the 13. It's it's a little dicey.
Nice.
I think he needs to shoot the 9, or he can shoot the 10 maybe too. I think he can shoot the 10. He's got a shot on the 10 ball. He's looking at the 9.
Well, already then, if he's looking at that, I don't think he wants to play the 9, to be honest with you, because I think he's already worried about those 2 balls, you know, blocking the 7.
Yeah,
he has to clear them. He has to get rid of them one way or another.
Ideally, the 15 is a nice ball to do that on. The problem is with the 2, 4, and the 6 there.
It's difficult to get to.
It's difficult to get a shot on the 15, where, you know, now you might be able to just roll this 10, get a shot on the 15, and then you could break them out, and you got the 9 there. That's what I would do. I would roll this 10 ball, leave the shot on the 15, go into the 13, 14, and you got the 9 ball sitting there as a safety valve. So no matter how
you're talking about just rolling that 10 into the side, staying in the gap, taking the 15, and then coming around into those 2 balls. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, that's the one option he's got immediately here. Now he's putting left English in this. And, well, he certainly wasn't playing to play the 15.
He hit it too hard. He was playing for the 15. He just hit it too hard. He hit that way too hard.
That's a poor stroke.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't need to hit it that hard. I mean, the shot was there. He doesn't have it. I don't think the 15
Is he calling the 9 here? Is he calling the 9 ball? I think he is.
Yeah, well, now he's in real trouble because he's got 2 guys. Now the 13 is a pretty easy bank
Well,
if you can get the cue
Steve,
ball down on the bottom rail.
Let's just cut to the chase here. Why is he still potting balls? Why isn't he trying to just duck in behind those two balls right now?
Well,
he was in a position there where he could have ducked and not left much
because
on.
he's stub. He still could get out here if he could get to the bottom rail, but I don't see how that's going to happen here because he's going to run into the 15. So he's just going to blast them and hope. And you can't get much luckier than that. I think he's got a shot on the 13. I don't know. It's tight, but I think it'll go. That's no good. He's not going to leave himself a shot, I don't think. No.
Yeah, I think he has.
Well, he can back cut the 15. He can back cut the 15. Yeah, he's still got a shot.
No,
But
I think
where
he
is
has.
he going to shoot the 14 is the next question.
I think he's got to
15.
He's got to spin this 3 rails at least to get out into the table and run up the top end of the table so he can get a shot on the 14.
Yeah.
He has to go that way.
The 14 on the side is the most likely. Go 3 rails and 14 on the side.
1, 2. It needs to run. This looks good. He's going to give himself a chance. Of course, he's the wrong side of the 14.
Yeah, but that's not bad. I mean, you can deal with
He's got
this.
loads of room to get out of here.
Yeah,
now, is he checking up or is he letting it run? He's checking it up, I think.
He's checking it. You would never run this because of where the 3 ball is.
3 ball might be in the way, yeah. Is he going to be hampered? No, he isn't.
Unless he casts a fur ball up, he's on the board.
Well, one thing in his favour is he's going to be breaking. So acero 6, stub 1, and nothing's gone. Oh, 4 ball gets kicked in.
Who's Dusty Puppy?
That's Coldest Pillow, I think, is it not? On the wrong profile. I can't remember.
What did he just do to himself? I don't know about this. Boy, he's leaving himself pretty tough here.
He's got a dodgy 6 ball. Yeah, having a bang at it. And everything is open here for acero.
Acero's got a lot of choices here.
Oh, it's Dwight. It's Dwight. Good evening.
Oh, it's Dwight. Okay.
I can't remember these people's names now. Especially the ones that don't come into the stream that often.
Okay, well, I mean, this isn't quite as easy as some of the tables Acero's had just because of the proximity of some of the balls.
Now,
but
I'm not sure what he played there because he's played a stun run through by mistake. I think he was trying to get on one of those, maybe the 13 there.
I think he's okay here.
Plan B is going to work.
The speed he plays these patterns, I'm not saying he always does the right thing, but he recognizes he's played a lot. I'm sure this guy's played a lot of pool in real life. He recognizes what he needs to do very quickly.
Oh dear! Well, there's a gift for Stub. Bit of encouragement. Still got a problem with this 3 and 5 ball though.
Well, the 2 ball goes, but the problem is doing it without scratching. He's going to back cut this, and that's going to be tough to get to. Well,
and the 8 ball goes in, and he's 7-1 down. 7-1 down.
The B and S key are getting worn out
That's what you get for running the cue ball.
That was more than just running. It was freaking turning it loose.
He was obviously trying to break the 3 and 5 up. And run into traffic. Unfortunately, the traffic was the 8 ball, and the penalty for knocking the 8 ball in too early is losing the rack. So back to nightmare scenario. At least he's got 1. This
he's not on
table.
The donut. This table's not too bad. He's probably going to take the stripes.
Stripes, yeah. Stripes is favourite. only because the 3 and 5 are sitting a wee bit ropey. Quick reminder for people who might have joined late and maybe leave early. We have a match tomorrow night. And I've totally forgotten who's playing. I know Larry's one of them, but at this time of night, my brain's only half working, so I can't remember who the other one is. Hey, Albinario it is.
Yeah, Albinario, Larry. Paul says it's just like me. Paul, are you a banger? Is that's how Stub plays 8-ball, like a banger. Well, he lost that a little bit. I think he's still okay, isn't he? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not sure you can see that. Oh, you can shoot the 10.
Fine.
Okay.
Get a bus through there.
Because I think he was playing for the 13. He just really overran that. Well, this is not a gimme to get on this. This is where, this is where you need to make sure you get a shot on this 12. I would think going between the 7 and the 5 is a shot because that's a safe way. You got to make sure that you don't leave it on the 5. If anything, you want to over rotate this, even leaving a heavier cut on the, you don't want, see, see, that's a stupid mistake because when you get on that shot, you say, put more English on rather than less, because that's the only way I can screw myself is with the 5. So you get a thinner cut on the 12. That's better than no shot.
Well, Stub needs to be up to the task, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can kick this in. I think he's kicking too short, though. He's not. He's trying to kick this on the side, I think. He's too short on it. Oh, he wasn't too short on it. I guess I'm the one that's blind.
Right. So.
Yeah, that was a silly mistake because you always say, okay, even if I bump the 7, I'm probably okay. You just couldn't afford to hit the 5. He needed to put more English on that thing and make sure, even leaving himself a thinner cut. And that's a mistake you see a lot of players that are good players but not great players make, is they don't make sure they come up with a shot. Like if you watched a pro do that, they would have made sure they got a shot on a 12 ball. They would have taken a bigger back cut on it just to make sure that they didn't do what he did. And I you can't always try to get perfect on it. You got to play the percentages, and it's going to cost him.
He's going to probably have to leave the 3 ball next because he's just gone a wee bit straight in a 6.
Yeah, he's going to have to go, but this is fine. He didn't really want to be against the rail, but he can roll forward and come back across.
Now, what mistake don't you make here on the 8 ball then, Steve? You do not let this 10 ball come into play, or 12 ball, whatever ball it is.
You might even take this above the side pocket just to lengthen it out. I mean, you're always going to go to the rail, but the problem with going to the rail being short, see, the problem with going to the rail being close to the 12 ball is that the speed becomes harder. That's why I'm saying if you take the cue ball above the side pocket, instead of having a 6-inch roll room, you got 2 feet.
Yeah, he left that really tight there. I think he had a little bit of panic there when that cue ball was running, but he got away with it.
Well, this table is no gimme table. We'll see what he decides to do. I might be tempted to shoot the combo right here.
Well, just when Stubb needed a favor, he didn't get it. He came up dry in the break.
I'd be tempted to shoot the 6-4 combo right now, and that's what he's going to do. Let's see what he decides to do with the cue ball here, because this is a little tricky with the cue ball. He's going to come back, which is the right thing to do. And that's very well done.
6 ball still goes.
The 6 ball still goes. And that was a worry what the 6 ball was going to end up with.
You deal with all these problems right now. You deal with the 1, and if you can come out clean on the 6, you can get rid of the 7. But where's the 5 ball going? I mean,
What's he
you've got to
doing?
get out into the table.
What the heck's he doing? He played for the 6 ball there? That was crazy.
Well,
I would have come out and shot the 6 and the 7, but he's okay.
That's exactly what I would have did there, is checking that up to stay in the 7. Now, the only worry I've got is the 5 ball.
But 5 ball goes past the 10.
He's got to get up into the table, though.
Oh,
You
that's funny.
Now
I
it's awkward.
think he'll shoot the 2 now. He'll go 2, 5.
Yeah.
You just roll this 2, shoot the 5. And he
Needs
decides
to come
to
out,
go all the way across.
got
Which
the
there's
legs.
nothing wrong with. That's what a player in real life would do. They wouldn't roll that shot probably. They'd probably do exactly what he did. He's got habits like a real life player, not a VP player.
He's got a very slight angle, so you can give this a little. He doesn't even really need to stun it that hard, because you'll always see the 8 ball. So he's on the hill. And, well, the match started at about 5 minutes past 10, so we're 40 odd minutes just into it. And maybe not a lot longer now that Acero's got the break for the match.
Sub messaged me about some 0x0007B error, which is, it's like a missing DLL or something. I don't know what happens on his computer, but something got screwed up. Hey, Robbie's here.
Well, just do a clean install. That'll fix that.
Yeah. But of course, it's going to be the world's against him. I'm against him. It's BS. All those things.
Well, we won't be here long, Robbie. I'll be heading to bed. And it says that there's 15 minutes left to get signed up to the Bankpool World Championships. At last count, we still needed 2 more players for this tournament to go ahead. If we don't get them, it dies a death.
Well, maybe I should go sign up right now. What time is it? 5:47. That gets us.
So, Acero on the stripes.
18. All right, I'll sign up.
And, right, well, it's bad news for you, Stubb, but I'm afraid... where is he?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, Arnie said it.
I signed up for the banks. I might even have to practice a little before I play. Problem is, I will say that, and then I never have time.
You wouldn't play.
I signed up.
I know you signed up. I mean, that means nothing. You'll never play in it.
Why?
Because you won't.
I've just forfeit. I've played stuff before. I haven't always forfeited. I just, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I got a better chance of banks than anything else. Not that I probably can win, but a match. But I got a better chance because at least I know what the balls do.
Well, he's still good to go. Although he has to get this cue ball. Now, I wonder if he'll just leave it there and leave a dodgy cut down the rail. Is he going to try and get over to this side? Because that's dicing with danger here.
He's going to try to get over.
Yeah, he's got there.
Because he plays pool in real life and he plays VP the same way. A VP player might leave the dodgy cut, but he plays like I'm playing on a real table and you don't want to leave that thing.
Stone dead, you don't even risk running the cue ball. He is running the cue ball. I wouldn't even have done that. I would have just killed it stone dead and cut the 8 ball in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Larry must have played a pretty good match.
There you go.
Him. Oh, there he goes.
There you go. He's bailed out. And poor Acero's going to have to sit there for 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Well, he doesn't, because I can go DQ his ass.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Save him sitting there like a poor loony there.
That's a DQ and a fine. Let's see. So I'm going to DQ him.
Well, while Steve's doing that, we have Albinario and Larry. Now, I think that's around 3 or around 4 match. It's around 4 match tomorrow night. And that's 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And I should be there for that. We also have the match with Slim.
Oh,
and
look at that.
Pillow.
Did you see what it did? Oh, you didn't see what it did. because
I
I
never saw
DQ'd him,
anything.
and it says in the room, it says, notice, match over, player Real Poland Power #1 has been disqualified. It actually puts up a message that says he's been DQ'd.
Oh,
I didn't know it would
yeah.
do that. That's
Oh, it
pretty
does
cool.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, the game's been out for 12 years and you don't even know that, and you made the bloody game. Goodness
Well, but
me.
it's a complicated thing. There's a lot of little details like that. I don't remember. I mean, how often does somebody get DQ'd in the middle of a match?
We did a lot of that in testing, did we not? And it comes up with the messages. We've got One Pocket Slim and Cold as Pillow on Sunday at 2 p.m. Well, I'll be coming home from work at that time anyway, and Slim will be streaming it. So, what round's that? Is that a round 4 matches? Well, no, tell a lie, that's a one-loss side because Cold as Pillow forfeited a match. He didn't show up. Where are they in the bracket?
We need another player in this thing.
Well,
Hugh.
there is only 9 minutes to go.
Hugh.
I won't be doing it. No, don't even think about
Tin
it.
came in and he's bragging what a good banker he is. I told him 3 times to get into this tournament, and he didn't.
You misheard him. He actually meant bullshit rather than banker.
Robbie's not in there. Robbie, get in the tournament, banked tournament.
Robbie's probably left the building as well.
He just said good evening. Paul, Robbie, somebody get in this thing.
That was 10 minutes ago. Hang on. Let's have a look. Yeah, so how many is that? That's 15 in it. Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in. And 1 more needed, and there is 8 minutes to go. Where's my link? Where did my link go? Let's see if that'll work. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Where's the thing? Get back into the game. I'm looking at who's in the lobby. Romario's already signed up, and none of those other guys play in tournaments. In fact, of all the names of people that are in the lobby, nobody plays in tournaments, as far as I can see. Aye, did Brain not say? But he signed up. He didn't sign up to make it 16, did he? Let me do a refresh. Or can I not count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 16 in.
Somebody else signed up. Who just signed up?
Well, according to Romero, he said, I thought Brainfly had signed up a while ago, but anyway, he's in. So, well, we might as well. I'll just hang about here till we see the draw then. In fact, what's the tournament set to? Let me have a look. Double elimination races to 6 on the winner's side. Losers race to 4. And the finals to 8 racks. 30-second shot clock with a 15-second extension. Beach house. The default table. Now, when it says default pockets, I presume that means narrow. It doesn't. Are you got that default at the?
No, the default pockets. The default's the normal tournament pockets.
Right. Alternate break. 3 foul is on. Jump cues are on. And lag for the break. And you've got it a short rack though. Was it short? Has it always been short rack?
Yeah, we always play short rack and banks.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right, so a short rack's a 9-ball rack, whereas a full rack would have been the 15 balls.
Good job, Brian fell out.
These racks won't last long when it's a short rack. It'll go quick. So
yeah. Well, I mean, it's It'll be good. It'll be long enough.
And I'm just looking at the messages for the tournament. Stubb with his usual blurb. Bedhead said, Stubb, if you sign up with all of your accounts, you'll get to 16 players. Coldest Pillow says, Stubb, this is your world championship to win. This is your game.
Actually, I think Stubb might have a decent chance at this because, you know, there's not. If you bank well and you can, you know, you got a good chance at this. The only strategy in this is protecting the cue ball. There is a little bit of strategy in, you know, deciding to shoot certain shots where you're not going to leave the guy a bank. Like if you leave most players short rail banks, they're going to make them. You know, you can't afford to like shoot a shot and miss and leave a short rail. Now, if you're shooting a short rail and you're paying position for another short rail, that's fine. Of course, if you miss it, you're going to pay, but at least you got a good shot. But sometimes in banks, you need to protect the cue ball. And I don't know that Stubb will ever do that.
I don't know there'll be an awful lot of protecting the cue ball going on in this tournament. I think it's...
oh, no. Hey, let me tell you what. So
go straight for the jugular.
I've played a lot of banks at Derby. I don't play a lot of banks normally, but, you know, like... you know, and I played some good players. I played Jason Shaw and had a chance to win the match. And let me tell you what, he's protecting the cue ball. He ain't just firing away. You know, you're talking about a top player because you don't win by just firing away.
Right, about we've probably got another 3 to 4 minutes before this goes ahead. So what are you doing, Steve? What's happening to VP4? Tell the people what marvelous things you've been doing.
Well, I've been working on the localization, and you know, it's taken a lot of time because it took a lot of time to write the software to run the localizations, and then write the software to be able to update. Because if I add strings, you know, everything's got to be localized. You don't want to have to rerun all the string files. So now it's got to run just the changes, and you know, there's a lot of software involved in doing that. Then the fonts, you know, I put the fonts in, people complained, they couldn't read them and what this and that. So I had to put in both the capability of selecting the font that you wanted and also being able to change the size. And then there were issues because some languages, like something like German's a good example, where usually the translation strings are longer. So now they don't fit in places in the UI. So I had to put code in there that if they didn't fit someplace, that it would make the font smaller just for that particular spot. I mean,
what about things like umlauts in German, Steve?
No, all that stuff's in there.
Right.
It's got the character set for all that. The only one I didn't do that I thought about doing was Russian, but I don't have the character set in there for that. But right now I can tell you what I've got.
Well, you definitely want to get Russian in, I'm telling you. You want to get Cyrillic in.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how many Russians actually pay for the game.
You know,
why should I go to all the effort for a country where they don't
because
pay?
If you build it, they will come eventually. Yeah. Once that Russian billiard game website goes down, they'll come over here.
Let's see here.
That's a potential 150 customers straight off the bat as soon as that place goes pear-shaped.
But I currently did not do that. Let's see here. Oh, God darn it. Hang on. I got to get to VP4 and then language. Okay, so I've got German, English, Spanish, French, Italian, Dutch.
Well, that's too many vowels, Steve.
Tagala,
we don't want Dutch.
Portuguese, Vietnamese, and what the heck is TR? What country code is TR?
TR?
Yeah.
But that's an abbreviation for a country's language.
No. All countries have a 2-letter country code. DE is Germany, EN is English, ES is Spanish, FR is French, IT. Oh, that's Turkey. And Turkish. I did Turkish too, because we have Turkish people that play. So
Now,
I've got 9 of them now, I think, right? One,
no,
two,
the only
three,
mistake you've
4,
made there with
5,
putting
6,
Turkish
7,
in is
8,
that
9.
that
No, I've
mad
got
Turk's
10.
going to come on at you.
I've got 10 languages in there right now. And I can add more. I mean, it's not that hard to add them now that I've got the software working.
Have we got Portuguese in? Did you say Portuguese?
Yeah, Portuguese is in there. Now, I don't know how good the translations are, and I'm still kind of fooling with that a little as far as trying to figure out how to get the translations better out of the AI. So that's
Well, hopefully it's better than Google Translate.
it is, but it's still not what I would call wonderful. So I need to do a little bit more work to it. I'm a little confused about things right now at this point as far as what's actually happening.
Right.
Okay.
Just before we go, the bank pool tournament is now live. We have a bracket, and we'll have the draw, which has got Bedhead. Oh, there's a good first round match. Bedhead up against Larry first round. And then you've got Cobra against Spudboy. You've got, there's another good match. Acero against One Pocket Slim. We've got Tommy, and there's another good match. Tommy and Albinario in round 1. And there's another good one, Chico and Romario. Chico, you would think, would be the favourite for that because he's a 3-cushion player, but we saw how he falls foul of the fact that he's so used to a 3-cushion table, he gets caught out in these normal tables. Anyway, we've got Interchange X against Stubb. That's another good one. Brainful Out against Bankster. That's another good one. And then, oh dear, look at Coldest Pillow. He's going to get a walkover first round because that super admin guy won't be. That super admin guy's going to bottle out, folks, and he's going to hand it in a plate to Coldest Pillow. There you go. That's a good one. Well,
I better start practicing.
That's about it, folks. Steve's away to bank 1 ball, and that'll be his practice.
That's probably it.
Before he misses it by a mile. Right, well, give up that idea.
Well, yeah, you know me well here.
Just forfeit now, Steve, and have it all done with. Right, guys, don't forget, tomorrow night we'll get that match with Albie and Larry. That should be a good one. Hope you can join us for that. Thanks to Steve. I'm off to bed. And hit the like button before you go to bed, folks. Just a wee like now and again. Thank you very much.
I'm off to find Stubb for leaving early.
Again. Right, we'll see you later, folks. Take care. Good night.
All right, good night.
See you later.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.